Hello everyone, welcome to Qriodesk. Okay, so welcome back to the second part of the video series on surface areas and volumes, and in this video we will be learning about the cubes and cuboids. So both are three-dimensional shapes. So let us see the sameness and the differences between both these shapes. So beginning with the cube, it has 6 faces. A good example of a cube would be the die that we generally use in playing Ludo. And it has got the die has got dots on it ranging from 1 to 6, so that means 6 faces. So that's a perfect example, and all the edge lengths or sides are equal. Okay, so hence it is composed of 6 faces which are all going to be square because all sides are equal. So 6 squares there, you can imagine. And then coming to cuboid, it has also got 6 faces. Here all edges or the sides, length, breadth, height cannot be equal, because if they are equal they just become a cube again. So at least one has to be unequal. One out of length, breadth and height must be unequal to the other two. So if all three of them are unequal, length is not equal to breadth is not equal to height, then we will have all faces as rectangles. And then if one pair, either length breadth, length height or breadth height, if any one pair is equal, then we will have rectangle plus a square, that type of combination. So below there we have 6 rectangles if all three are unequal, or if one pair is equal, then we will have 4 rectangles and 2 squares. Now let us discuss the areas and volumes of cubes and cuboids. So first one, for a cube, lateral surface area. Now lateral literally means, the meaning of lateral is from the side or sideways. So lateral surface would be the side faces excluding the top and the bottom. In case of a room, it would mean the area of the 4 walls excluding the top, that is the ceiling, and the bottom, that is the floor. So lateral surface for a cube would be simply the area of 4 square faces, side faces. But since it's a square, so it doesn't matter. So we will just calculate the area of 4 square faces. Okay, so that would be 4 times area of a square is side multiplied by side, so which is equals to 4 times side is our a, so a multiplied by a, 4a squared. The total surface area means the total surfaces involved there. There are 6 square surfaces involved in a cube, so we will just calculate the area of 6 square. So 6 times area of each square is side multiplied by side, so 6 times a squared. Now coming to the volume, volume is area multiplied by height. Okay, as we talked in the previous video, that it's the space occupied in 3D. So when area is multiplied over and over again to reach a certain height, then it is covering up a space. You can imagine this one, area being multiplied, piled up over one another to a certain height. So that would be the volume. So area multiplied by height, so our area is side multiplied by side, then multiplied by height, all three are the same, so a times a will be a cube. Now moving on to the lateral surface area of cuboid. So here we will assume that all three are unequal. If any one of them are equal also, we can just put that value in the formula and we will get the right answer. Okay, so here we shall avoid the top part, that is length multiplied by breadth, and the bottom part, that is also length multiplied by breadth, and we are going to calculate the area of 4 side faces. Here b multiplied by h and l multiplied by h, that is twice. So area of 2 rectangle, which is b multiplied by h, and area of another 2 rectangle, that is l multiplied by h. We are going to avoid the top part and the bottom, which is l cross b. So now we substitute the values. So area of 2 times area of one rectangle is length multiplied by height, this one side is marked, plus another 2 sides, 2 rectangles, which is breadth multiplied by height. Now we can take 2h common, 2 and h is common, we took them out and we are left with l plus b inside the braces, and here it will be, when we arrange it, so 2 times l plus b multiplied by h, which is the normal usual formula that we study in school. And similarly, total surface area would be area of 6 faces. So here we will have 3 pairs of rectangle, 2 by each one made by 2 made by l cross b, another 2 is made by l cross h, l times h, and another 2 is made by b times h. Okay, so 2 times area of r1 rectangle 1, we are just going to denote it simply 2 times rectangle 2 plus 2 times area of rectangle 3. So this is 2 times, one is L multiplied by B, okay, another is plus 2 times B multiplied by H here, one side, and another rectangle is twice length multiplied by height. So again we take 2 common and we are left with LB, BH plus LH. Okay. Now next volume is, as I said, area multiplied by height. So length multiplied by breadth is area times height. So it will be L multiplied by B multiplied by H, L into B into H. Okay, so let us discuss a problem here. So this is based on kind of a practical scenario. These days, a lot of people use wallpapers on their walls for decoration, even on the furnitures, etc. And I have seen them asking queries on Flipkart, Amazon on how many rolls of wallpapers would be sufficient for a particular room or a particular wall or any furniture. So the simple rule here would be firstly to calculate the area of the surface where we are going to paste the wallpaper. More or less, like roughly all our surfaces are close to like a rectangle or a square, more or less like that, or else we can estimate like them to be a sort of a rectangle, and we can get a rough idea of how much the area is. And when that area is divided by area of each wallpaper, then we'll get a rough estimate that this many rolls would be sufficient. So here we are going to do just that. Okay, so the question is, a room with the dimension 16 feet by 20 feet and 10 feet high is to be decorated using wallpapers on the 4 walls. The dimensions of wallpaper is 6 feet by 2 feet in one roll, costing 400 rupees per roll. So we need to find the number of rolls of wallpapers required and the total cost of the wallpapers. So first we will write the length, that is 20 feet, breadth 16, and height is 10 feet. So we will be using wallpapers only on the 4 walls. So the area of 4 walls is given by lateral surface area. So that is 2 times L multiplied by B L plus B multiplied by H. So we substitute the values. 2 is 2, length is 20, and breadth is 16, and our height is 10. So 2 times 20 plus 16 is 36 multiplied by 10. 36 twice is 72 times 10 is 720 square feet. Now area of each roll of wallpaper, our dimension is 6 feet and 2 feet. Length is 6, breadth is 2. So we get 12 square feet. So now the number of wallpapers required would be the lateral surface area, the total surface area, the total area where we are going to paste the wallpaper. That is our lateral surface area divided by area of each roll of wallpaper. That is 720 divided by 12. So 12 6 is 72 and 0 is the 60. So we would roughly require 60 rolls. Okay, it's better to order more than 60 rolls because sometimes it gets wasted and all. So, and now the total cost of wallpapers would be 60 times 60 rolls multiplied by rupees 400 for each roll. So this will be rolls get cancelled, and 6 4s are 24,000 rupees. So we would require 24,000 rupees. Okay, so thank you, and glad you found this video. And if you enjoyed it, do like and subscribe and hit the bell icon. You can like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.